Tell the true boxing pod, your boy the Valley Savage, solo dolo. Just me today, but I had to pull up because tomorrow there is a huge fight on Netflix, absolutely free if you have a Netflix subscription. Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor 3. But I will be getting into the fights that are prior to the main event. And I will also share my betting slip. Share that with you. Also, my betting slip also includes the fights on Saturday. Big weekend in boxing. Cancel everything. Cancel Christmas because we got boxing to watch. Um, I'm gonna get started with let's get started with Ramla Ali, who is a heavy favorite against Lila Furtado, who's 11-2. Um, I mean, it is what it is, right? Ramla Ali is coming back. Well, not really coming back. Her last fight out, she looked amazing. Even though the fight prior, she had got stopped in an ugly fashion. I mean, like it was bad. But the way that she bounced back, I mean, you don't see a lot of even male boxers bounce back. And she is, like I said, a super, super heavy favorite. But I expect it to be a barn burner, just like all the women's fights pretty much are. Um, Ramla to me is going to be a champ one day. She just has the size, she has the skill, a very disciplined jab. She has power. A lot of these female fighters, you don't really know have power because the rounds are so short and it's only 10 of them. But I expect Ramla to completely dominate this girl. Um, I mean, will we hear from Furtado after this fight? We don't know. We don't know. It depends on how the fight goes, if you ask me. Um, I mean, we really won't see what Ramla Ali is until she really gets in there with somebody who's formidable, somebody who we can talk about and how completely dominate this girl. Um, I really want to get into right after that the Shakira Johnson. This is the lady who went up there on the scale, if you guys remember, and she was pretty much like, you know, she was naked. Let's just call a spade a spade. She had OnlyFans painted on her chest. You know, the cannons was out, and she proceeded to get her ass whooped in that fight. Let me see if I have her up here. Yes, I do. Let me share this with you. And 1 second. No. All right. Yes. Very, very nice looking lady. She did not look nice after that fight, man. I mean, it's one thing to, get up on that scale naked, and then after that, just get demolished. Um, the post fight interview was the saddest thing in the world, man. But she did come back, and you know, she put hands and feet on Nina Hughes twice. Majority draw the first time out, but then got a TKO, and now she is going up against Sharita Metcalf, who Sharita Metcalf is a heavy, heavy underdog, but I think she's a live dog. This is Sharita Metcalf, who was 14-4. Only 2 knockouts though. But she has not been stopped. But neither has get her name right. Cherneka Johnson. Sharita Metcalf should be underdog. Let's keep a spade a spade. She should be, but she's a dog, man. Sharita Metcalf is a dog for real, for real. And I expect her to give her a good fight. And I actually have her winning this fight. I don't think that Johnson has faced somebody that has the skill set and just the overall dog that Metcalf is. Johnson got her hands full, man. If she comes in there too, I mean, they did the weigh-ins. I think she learned her lesson when she came in there with the OnlyFans painted on. So, she'll come in there prepared. I expect a barn burner, a lot of blood, a lot of anger, a lot of sweat flying everywhere. It's gonna be this is gonna be a good fight. But I have Metcalf actually winning this fight and upsetting the apple cart, man. I think they got big plans for Johnson. In women's boxing, it seems like they try to push people, I should say, females who you know are attractive, and you know, it is what it is. But I think sure. I mean, just to be honest, I think that Metcalf is gonna, send bump all that. Let's see how attractive you think she is after I put these hands and feet on her, you know? But if we get into my brethren and them, my kinfolk, Shadeja Green is going up against Savannah Marshall. This is going to be a fire fight.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative. It gets the people going.
This is going to be the fight. I mean, obviously, Serrano and Taylor is going to be a barn burner. That's what people are really tuning in there for. But man, Shadeja, please. Yeah, see this right here? Let me see if they got where she's from. Yes, they do. Look, residence, Patterson, New Jersey. Stand up. From the hometown, man. You might think I'm I am. I'm biased. She's from the hometown. 5'8", but you see this right here? 15, 11 knockouts. And honestly, it probably should have been more because Olivia Curry right here, I mean, she was about to go. She was stop it, should I not? But Olivia ended up making it to the end of that fight. But she was putting hands and feet on her. She did lose, right? She does have one loss, and that was to Franchon Cruz, who used to be undisputed. You know, it is what it is. It's a learning lesson. I think that she should have really let her hands go more. Because everybody that I've talked to, Shadeja being 5'8", they all say, her being 5'8" and at her weight class, she's gonna have to spar with men for the most part. We see that a lot in her weight class. And I talked to a few men that have been in there with her, and they all say that she hits like a man. She hits like a straight man. And Savannah Marshall got her hands full because I don't think that she's been in the ring with somebody with the power of a Shadeja Green. But let's not get it twisted. Savannah Marshall, yo, monster. 13-1, 10 KOs, right? Then you're like, who did she lose to? Hardcore boxing fans know who she lost to, right? But her only loss, unanimous decision to Clarissa Shields. Her only loss. Look at all this. Look at all. Let me go and look. Unanimous decision. TKO, TKO, unanimous, TKO, KO, TKO, 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 KO, TKO, KO. I mean, damn. Yeah, man. My kinfolk got her hands full, but again, Shadeja is, let's see what she is. Green is a plus 440 and Marshall is a minus 715. So Shadeja is a pretty damn big underdog. But fuck it, I went with the Patterson. The Patterson child, I'm gonna go with her. But it is going to be a tough fight. I just need Shadeja, please, champ, please, just let your hands go, champ. If you let your hands go, she's going to be in this fight. If she, all she got to do is really just, all she really got to do is just land this. I mean, something. Because I don't think Savannah really been in there with somebody with the power of a Shadeja Green. So we'll see how that goes. Let me stop sharing that. And then let me go back to Shadeja. Yeah, here we go. I mean, yeah, TKO, 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 KO, TKO. Yeah, this is going to be, I mean, KO versus KO, to be honest, man. But then at the end of the day, I'm going to go with green. I'm going to go with green. But, you know, if you're not biased like me, you're betting with the church's money, I will probably go with Marshall, but I mean, it is what it is. It's your money. You do with it what you please. I'm going to do with it what I please. Baumgartner is also on a card versus Miranda. And Baumgartner is a minus 2,500. Stop. Stop. That's going to be, she's probably going to stop her, to be honest with you. I took money line, but I mean, I think they just wanted to throw Baumgartner in there just for, you know, appeal. Baumgartner is one of the biggest names in female boxing, so I'm going to go with Baumgartner on that one. But, you know, in the main event with Serrano and Taylor, Serrano is a minus 205 and Taylor is a plus 145, which is kind of, you know, it's kind of even. Obviously, you know, Serrano is the favor, Taylor being the underdog. I'm gonna just say it, man. Taylor lost that last fight. The first fight was close. Um, I think Taylor edged it out, but I can definitely understand why somebody would say that Serrano won that fight. But the first fight was very, very close. Probably should have been a draw. However, that second fight that was on the Tyson Paul card, I mean, Serrano to me beat the brakes off of Taylor. It was a barn burner, but as far as more clean, effective shots, it was definitely Serrano. And Serrano had busted her eye open. Eyelid was just hanging on by a thread, and still was putting hands on her. And I believe in this fight, you know, she'll make the proper adjustments and, you know, end up getting her up out of there. I mean, it'll probably go to distance. Let's tell the truth, right? Let's not, you know, let's not cap. It's gonna go to distance, but Serrano didn't get her wish with 12 rounds in 3 minutes. I guess that was up to Taylor. Taylor denied it because she granted her everything else, like, you know, being announced second, and, you know, the weight being at 136 instead of 140. She wasn't going to give her everything, right? But I really, really think I like Serrano's energy, even though Taylor doesn't look like she's, you know, scared or intimidated. She also looks confident, but Amanda Serrano looks like she's in a completely different headspace and she's ready to just take her head off. I got it as a unanimous decision for Serrano this time. It should have been unanimous last time, but she is going to get justice in this fight. And but it will be entertaining. It's going to have you on the edge of your seat, like the females always do, man. Shout out to Jake Paul, bringing women's boxing to the forefront, putting eyes on it so that people can see that women can fight too. And they're going to give you what you want. They're going to give you blood. They're going to give you violence. They're going to give you action. Let me just finish up with the best slip. All right, here we go. So I got Ramla Ali is a minus 480, heavy underdog. Sharita Metcalf is not an underdog. Ramla Ali is the favorite. Sharita Metcalf is the heavy underdog at plus 300. Chantel Cameron versus Jessica Camara at a minus 3,000. So Cameron is obviously a heavy favorite. Heavy. But I just threw it on there just to, you know what I mean, sweeten it up a little bit. Like I said, Shadeja Green, a plus 420. Okay. Shadeja Green does have pop. I'm telling you, my man's in the gym. Everybody that got in that ring with her and sparred with her to get her ready for fight say that she is punching, but so is Savannah Marshall. I don't. This fight may not even. And if it doesn't, my money is on Shadeja Green. You guys choose who you want. I'm gonna be biased. Leave me alone. It's my money. You do what you do, and I'm gonna do what I do. Leisha Bumgarner, minus 3,000. She gonna scrape her. She might even stop Shorty. Serrano again, minus 105. Just to have it in there. And then for the men that's coming in on Saturday, I got Sabril Matias. This was a minus 112 for both men. Both men. If I would have picked Alberto Puello, it still would have said minus 112. So this is going to be a barn burner. It's probably going to be a small ring. You're not going to want to miss that. All right. Now, let me go to the other. Go to my other card here or finish that up. Okay. Shakur Stevenson. Now this Shakur Stevenson is a minus 1,200. The bookies are putting a lot of respect on Shakur. I mean, he is a heavy favorite. And I'm trying to really understand why, because I mean, I think that Shakur is going to win, but I mean, a minus 1,200 against a William Cepeda in a small ring. And with Hamza Shiraz, I took him at a minus 154. Even though it is a small ring, I know I said before that, you put Edgar Berlanga in there and he's really punching. Shiraz isn't really known for knockouts or stopping anybody or really for power. But I ended up, when my money was on the line, right? Shiraz is just a better boxer. Berlanga may be the better fighter, but Shiraz is the better boxer. Very, very disciplined jab, ring IQ. He has the size advantage. He has the reach advantage. So I had to go with Shiraz. Plus, Shiraz is a Riyadh season ambassador. That's Turkey's like nephew. I mean, it's not his nephew, but you know what I mean. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close, but when you have the size advantage, you're a better boxer, and you got Turkey Al Sheikh, paying the judges, speculation, right?
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative. It gets the people going.
I'm gonna go with Shiraz. $5 gets me 886 and 5 cents. So you do with that what you will, and let's enjoy the fights this weekend, fellas and ladies. Until next time, man, this is Tell the Truth Boxing Pod. This is your boy, the Valley Savage. Catch you on the next one. We out.